ban. Dire team ban.
Alright, hello and welcome back everyone to the Cevo Season 2 Finals between No Fire Wisp-Bottom and Fabulous Fagos. No Fire Wisp-Bottom took a pretty convincing Game 1. I believe they only need to win one more to take home $500. I'm Helium and with me tonight is Orbit.
I don't think we're ever going to see the Wisp anymore, so I feel like it's going to be banned a lot by the Fabulous Fagos there. So we may as well just change their name to No Fire, because Wisp-Bottom probably not going to happen anymore.
Oh, they also sent Wisp-Top,
just
so
after
it
that
even
first
make
game.
Sense.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You know, interested to see how they're going to lane now, how they're going to play the game 2. If they are behind one game, I mean, it's all on the line right now. I think if NFWB wins this next game, they get first place. Is that correct?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, they said it was 2 best of 3s. No Fire needs to win 1. Fabulous Fagos would need to win 2. So, winning one more game wins a best of 3, and that's 1 best of 3. So, No Fire Wisp-Bottom, $500 on the line in this game right now. If they take the victory here. Bans coming out, so respect bans, but also still standard bans, I would say. The Life Stealer, as well as the Wisp, being taken out immediately in the first round by Fagos. And No Fire Wisp-Bottom sticking with the same bans they had in Game 1. The very, very annoying Bat Rider, as well as the very, very annoying Abaddon.
5
Yep.
seconds
Life Stealer being the surprising ban this time around. It worked really well though for NFWB. So kind of like a double respect ban coming the way of Fabulous Fagos this time around. But they do first pick the Visage, a really strong support hero. Works really well in 3v3 lanes. Just a generally solid pick. And it doesn't really give away anything. I mean, if they really wanted to, they could second pick an Alchemist, which they might actually do, and then run it safe, because it's really hard to contest into an Alch Visage lane. That first pick CM.
Well, here's the first pick Crystal Maiden. Right out of the gate with that big pick. A couple games ago, we saw it banned, which you got quite excited about. So, Crystal Maiden making her way back into the scene slowly. Pun intended. Picked up there. No, Weaver is the second pick here. Not that slow of a hero, so makes up for it, I guess. And also very strong.
Yeah,
the carry of TI3 for whatever reason.
Havost, man. It's
Pretty
all about
much.
the Havost. Once again, I wouldn't be too surprised if they pick up a Rubik, but I think Naga is the better pick in this situation from them. They could pick the Alchemist as well if they want to pick it, because I feel like KVH might ban Alchemist in the second ban phase.
Well,
Alchemist also does pretty well against Weaver.
the chat wants the KV8 Shadow Fiend, so who knows if it'll happen.
5 seconds remaining.
I'd like a Naga pick if they're going to do that, but I feel like Naga is going to get banned in the second stage, if not picked right now.
Yeah, well, we saw a lot of, the Crystal Maiden Naga connection supporting together. I think Team Liquid did it a couple times. So it works, but both heroes kind of fit the same role, just like, a nice
Dire team
stun,
ban.
buy some time, big ults. Naga does it better, though, so it makes me wonder why Crystal Maiden's picked. However, I'm excited. It's better with Bacon Clockwork. I'm going to go ahead and say it's a signature hero.
Radiant team
And Visage, kind of broccoli and cheese signature hero from what I've seen so far.
Interesting.
Dire team ban.
Yeah, Clockwork's a really good hero. A really early pickup, though. They run it in the offlane, I assume, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I think maybe he
Yeah.
took it mid once, but...
I mean, it's a lot better on the Dire side because of just the being able to cog, but you can still rocket deny
seconds remaining.
spawns, I guess, in the neutrals, and just generally be annoying. The thing about it is, it's not that good against a Weaver pick, just because Weaver is able to time laps out. It doesn't really provide that much lockdown against it.
Yeah, they could be annoying if he, runs into him or whatnot, but at this high skill, probably not really going to happen. But it's better with Bacon Clockwork, so maybe. Bans, though, coming out. The Naga, the Gyrocopter, taken out by No Fire Wisp-Bottom. Yeah, that makes sense. You wanted the Naga pick. They also saw it, so they're going to take it out and maybe go aggressive. They take out a Gyrocopter, but he's also great solo safe or aggressive in terms of where he
5
goes as a
seconds
carry.
remaining.
Fabulous Fagos take out the Rubik and the Darkseer. So your thoughts on those?
Just generally solid heroes. They don't really want to deal with the DS. I'm surprised at the Rubik because Weaver was on the other team. The thing I'm most surprised though is the fact that the Gyrocopter is banned instead of the Alchemist. I feel like Alchemist is going to be picked up right now, and nope, doesn't look like it. Nyx versus Timber though, not bad.
Well, you gotta look back. I did cast the games, but my internet went down, so there's no VODs of them. Oh my god! Centaur Warrior picked up here in the 4th slot. I'm excited. I have not seen this hero played in like a professional, serious way, so I'm excited. His ult, pretty ridiculous. But, back to the point, Fabulous Fagos lost 2 games with their Alchemist, which is kind of their bread and butter. So maybe not picking it up, or maybe I kind of cast their games and ruin their strat, but, you know, apologies.
It's hard to play into Centaur as well. This could be a potential aggro with a Weaver going solo safe against a clock. I think that would work really well for NFWB here. Personally, I would have liked if Abaddon was picked instead by them, because CM Centaur Abaddon is like probably the most ridiculous lane you'll ever play against. Apart from that, though, I mean, anything works well with it. So, you know, I kind of want to see an Omni Knight pick, just because it'd be really funny in that tri lane.
That would be pretty ridiculous. I mean, Crystal Maiden Centaur is kind of a pub stomping duo lane of its own.
Yeah.
I mean, add a Weaver into that, and you're gonna have a pretty fat carry if there is a tri lane versus tri lane situation. Although not guaranteed. I mean, Visage is also great, as well as Nyx if he can land big impales. And of course, this maybe even picked up Spike Carapace at like level 2 to kind of send back some of the damage and stuns.
10 seconds remaining.
Quap is a really good pick in dealing with the Timbersaw in the mid lane, but at the same time, you're gonna have a Timbersaw and a Centaur just like booking it at you. And with those 4 heroes, I don't know if they can burst either of them down enough. And if you don't burst down a Timbersaw, he's gonna get a couple of combos off, and it's gonna really hurt.
You can't.
It's gonna be a tricky game.
Out of Frostbite, right?
Correct. You can't.
Okay, but you can cast most other spells through Frostbite. It's just not auto attacking.
You can cast anything else.
Yeah, okay.
Correct.
So, Crystal Maiden Centaur with the ult will definitely be able to catch Queen of Pain and bring her down. I mean, Centaur, what is that double edge nuke? 400 damage?
Yeah, it's insane.
I mean, Quap's dead, so maybe go like Fast Orchid into a Linken's, or maybe even just a Linken's first. If it comes to that, we'll see what she decides to build, or just ward very nicely. But, I mean, again, like, the mid-game team-fighting aggression that can come out from No Fire with Timbersaw and Centaur, it's going to be pretty strong. But with good heroes to stand up to it, I think better than Game 1. Although, shout out to Shredder's Slardar. He was putting the team on his back, but...
Yeah, he definitely was. There were some really nice armlet toggles, and he got a couple of extra kills out of them, so he played that really well. Just waiting for the last set of bans. Morphling, man, they're really not scared about an Alchemist. That's really surprising to me.
I think they won it, to be honest. Which seems strange, but, I mean, they beat them with, well, as Fagos had the Alchemist 2-0. It's kind of scary, though, if he does find his free farm when he gets 6 slotted. He does kind of beat all of those heroes, especially once the Abyssal's up, can just easily take out Weaver. And there's enough stuns. Well, I say enough stuns. There would be 2 in that case. Concoction and the Impale. And there it is. Who wanted that? Adand Gaming, I think, was the one.
How are they laning?
KVH
It's a support Centaur.
Yeah, of course it's support Centaur. I think it's going to be
What?
Centaur, Weaver,
Core Centaur is
Crystal
the
Maiden.
best.
Radiant Centaur is the best.
They could aggro with that, actually. They could aggro with the Weaver
expect
and then
them
run a
to.
Timbersaw solo safe. Yeah. I mean, Timbersaw can just as well go solo offlane, but I think in this game they're going to want Timbersaw with more. So they're probably just going to aggro.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Timbersaw does need those items. I think he does need a quick mana boots, or at least
Razor
treads
time.
and bottle or something, to get that mana regen to fight and be able to run away. But the bans come out. We did mention the Morphling rather briefly. Interesting ban. I mean, it's still a good hero, but maybe just because it's a little harder to
I like the
gank
ban.
if you're good with the replicates than the Jakiro ban by Fagos here.
Yeah, I think Morphling would have been pretty good here. I mean, just with this extra stayability. But it was a smart ban. Just waiting on the last pick, though. This is going to be their carry pick, so it'll be interesting to see what they do decide to play as a 1 here.
Void. Just kidding.
They could,
I don't know,
honestly.
but he's so bad versus Trilane and Trilane.
Yeah, they're going to get run over, I think. But they'd have to turtle really hard. They do have a decent team for turtling, though, because of the Clock Cogs, Queen of Pain, general AoE nukes, and everything like that.
5 seconds
Could be a
remaining.
Sven. I wouldn't mind it. Ooh, that's interesting.
Alright, hero with decent sustain, a lot of regen because of the Dragon Blood passive. And we'll see how it works out for him.
Yep.
I
just
assume
gonna
it's their
toggle my
Trilane.
audio.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, people were complaining they weren't able to hear me, so hopefully people can hear me in Dota TV now. But if you're not watching on the stream, you guys should definitely check out twitch.tv/Fmbpdota. Pretty lively chat right now. Lots of supporters for both teams. I see a lot of KVH fans.
Yes, a lot of KVH fans, but I say Fabulous Fagos deserves a fan base as well, so make sure to come cheer for them. And thanks for plugging my own stream. What a player, what a co-caster. Add that to the chat wheel.
Not even a player, just a caster in this game.
But either way, let's get the introductions going once again. This time, no Fire Wisp bottom on the Dire. We've got, apparently, the famed KVH Shadow Fiend going into the mid lane. Pulled some regen there by It's Your Boy. But we got It's Your Boy on the Crystal Maiden, Clark on the Weaver, and Alan Pudge supporting on the Centaur. They will be running into 3 heroes here, but I don't think they're going to find anybody. And that leads us to our last introduction. Gofu playing the Timbersaw, safe lane, top.
And over on the Fabulous Fagos, we have Shredder playing the DK. He played a really nice Slardar in the first game. Vrarsum playing the Nick and Cheese over on the Visage. He played that same hero in the last game as well. Blarg taking the mid Quap with a pretty interesting build. I kind of like it because you're not going to get any harass from the Shadow Fiend, so he can definitely use the extra damage. 62 versus, what is that, 49? That's going to be really good for the Queen of Pain mid for the first 3 or 4 levels, I would say. And then it's better with Bacon on his trademark hero, I guess, the Clockwork.
Whoa, my Dota crashed. Dota does not like when you minimize it 400 times. Apologies. Coming back into the game pretty soon here.
Helped a lot. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, good. I can't hear you if you're talking.
Hello, hello?
There we go. Yep, there we go.
Alright.
Anyways, I was just talking about the top lane. How the Timbersaw actually skilled level 1 reactive armor rather than his Whirling Death. I feel like Whirling Death in the 1v1 against a melee hero is just too insanely good and would have been able to really hurt this clock. But didn't go for that in the end.
Yeah, it's interesting. Maybe he was expecting someone else. I don't know. I mean, Quap also does very well in the mid matchup here. Last hitting even for the first couple levels. But with the burst damage, if you play it right, which Blarg looks to be doing, could be going for a kill here. The Shadow Poison is up. Maybe not going to be a kill by KVH, using all of his regen pretty early on. And now Whirling Death, so he's already level 2.
Dire's middle tower is under
Quap can just sit here and completely zone KVH. KVH is definitely in a lot of hurt right now, especially considering he only started Tangos. I feel like he may have wanted to start Tango Salve against the Quap here. He is getting levels though, which is nice. But, uh-oh.
Alright, the raise is... Oh no, this could be the
He can
death.
chase.
No, Blink's still a pretty long cooldown though at level 1, 12 seconds on it. And it makes me wonder, I mean, seeing Quap dominate this so hard, going in for the Blink actually, we'll get back to that. This will be the first blood. Blarg kills KVH for the first blood, so gonna feel great about that. He's got his boots up even before Bottle.
That's surprising. I don't necessarily agree with that at all. I think he should have gone Bottle here. He would have known where the rune was,
is under attack.
and he would have been able to get full charges back up and had a DD, so he would have been able to keep contesting KVH in this situation. But really nice aggression. It definitely paid off for him. So nice play by Blarg there on the Queen of Pain.
Let's go down here at the High Cliff. There's a sentry down as well as a ward, but it wasn't taken out by the Radiant, which is a little interesting. But a whole lot of wards and a lot of sentries going down. They sentried right, but they couldn't find the ward blocking the pool camp. Not that they'd really have the opportunity to pool anyway, as a very aggressive trialing there could probably strike on just a Dragonite. You with me?
I'm really curious now.
Okay.
Yep, I'm really curious to see. So KVH got the DD, which is really going to help him, which sucks for the Queen of Pain in this situation. Did she actually get her bottle as well? Yeah, she did. But she's going to have to bottle core right now. Not actually doing it, so she's going to use all her charges with the bottle and then just be left with nothing there. And have to get lucky on the 4-minute rune, which isn't necessarily optimal. I don't know. I feel like KVH can now easily bounce back. Yes, he did die early, but with this rune, he can definitely bounce back. And once he gets enough charges on Necromastery, it's amazing for him, because he can definitely just outlast hit the Quap, and she can't really be that aggressive with high levels in Raze.
Well, I
Look
mean,
how little damage Ellen Pudge is taking.
he's already got 20
my
souls right now, so he can get 20 souls. So once he maxes out, that's pretty much enough to dominate the lane right now. But obviously only going to get worse as more points of Necromastery go on the board. And I believe you were talking about the Timbersaw just now with the reactive armor. Oh, did I miss it? What is wrong with me?
Yeah.
Will he
Just
go
way too
down,
aggressive.
though? No.
I think that was unnecessarily aggressive, to be honest. He was so far ahead. Oh, and bottom.
Oh! The rocket misses KVH. I don't know if he knew or just stepped up into the river because he thought it was coming, but does dodge the rocket. That would have been a nice rebuttal kill there. And now it is.
He's gonna go for a second
2-1,
rocket,
though.
but it's too late. Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake from Quap. She should have realized that KVH didn't have any consumables left on him, and then just tried to harass slowly with his Scream of Pain.
And it looks like another kill did happen in the bot lane. Broccoli and Cheese on the Visage took out Alan Pudge's Centaur, so 2-1 right now for Fabulous Fagos. Could have been 3-0, I mean. KVH did live with 14 HP and then dodge a rocket, so it was pretty close. Maybe a little over-aggressive, but just really wanted to dominate that lane. Are you saying
He wants
because
to
of the Shadow
make this
Fiend
happen
roam?
bottom.
Here comes the stun from Centaur onto 3, keeps him there. He might drop Shredder, though, going to be in trouble. Raises land 1, 2. He goes down. Shredder drops on the Dragonite. Now Rarsum just trying to TP out. Can they hold him there? They don't really have anything, so they do get Broccoli and Cheese as well as Shredder. So nice 2 kills, making it now 3-2 in favor of No Fire Wisp bottom.
Yep, nice play. Good roam by KVH. And he's going to bottle Kuro as well. So his bottle should be back in time for the 6-minute rune.
Pretty early roam too. 2 more levels, and then we'll be skilling the ult probably once he's maxed up Shadow Rays and Necro Mastery. Pretty sure that's the standard build right there on the Shadow Fiends.
Yep.
Stun goes out on Alan Pudge. No, looks like he'll survive.
This is not the target you really want to be focusing, though. He has 750 health, like 200 more pretty much than the other heroes in that tri lane. But he is the melee hero, so it's easier to harass him, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. He does offer quick 250 burst damage, although he will also take that damage himself, as the skill is called Double Edge. But very strong and got some regen left, likely to finish some Tranquil Boots as the game progresses. And top lane, maybe let's check out the farm there. So Gofu on the Timbersaw, 21-1 right now, getting a lot of farm, but so is better with Bacon. Expect both of these heroes here with their hooks and or chains to have a pretty big impact in the mid game. Maybe a little more so to Gofu just because of the burst damage that hero offers.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Yeah, especially considering how well his other lanes are doing. SF definitely bounced back with that kill on the Queen of Pain. I don't know. I just keep, like, Queen of Pain was in a really big advantage, and then that over-aggression dying to the SF, and even though, like, even if they had traded kills there, it would have been pretty good for KVH still, too. I don't know. We'll see how Queen of Pain plays now, because she is now getting outlasted by the Shadow Fiend.
Well,
and getting out-ruined, which is even more important.
It is generally, the trades do favor the one who is behind, you know, because obviously you're already losing. If you make an even trade, that's pretty good for you. But KVH, we see him bottle that Invis rune now, level 7, max raise damage, looking to go on Shredder. Will be stunned. KVH thought about breaking the Invis, doesn't, hits 1 raise, 2 now, and looks like Weaver will be able to take that, but Clockwork will TP down. Actually, Clark not even able to kill Shredder. He will get away with a nice stun in the trees there. Better with Bacon to TP down the hook. That saves the day. Here comes Blarg with the ult. That doesn't hit anybody. Little, maybe shouldn't have been used. Maybe hit Alan Pudge, but no one dies, and a lot of heroes involved. All 5 for Fabulous Fagos, whereas Gofu did just stay top, hitting level 7, has mana boots. Probably looking to go for a fast Bloodstone.
Yeah, most likely. He could gank now, he could gank with a point booster, but honestly, I mean, the clock, did they even kill anyone? No one died during that exchange. So that rotation from both solos didn't result in anything for the Radiant, which is going to be a bit of an issue for them, because during that entire time, as you had mentioned, Timbersaw just farming away. getting a little bit of a CS advantage now. Actually, if you look at the creeps, the top 3 are all on the Dire side, which is really favorable for them.
Yeah, KVH at 36, Gofu at 36 as well on the Timbersaw, and Clark even in an aggressive tri-lane at 27. But that being said, Shredder doing well, 26. Better with Bacon at 24, and Blarg here trailing in the core CS here at 22 in that mid lane. Who normally his rotations I would praise him for. He does a great job, but a little off the mark there in the bottom lane, missing his ultimate. So looking to make up for that as the game continues.
Good play by the support as well, making sure that the bottom rune is safe for KVH. He's gotten every single rune this game. That's a really big issue as a Queen of Pain. You need to be able to use these runes then gank successfully, but KVH just keeps getting them and is able to gank instead. Honestly, the rotations from the Queen of Pain have been counter ganks more than anything else.
Yeah, pretty much. Kind of should be the other way around.
Yeah. Yeah. Or ganking the SF mid, because that's going to become a problem.
Yeah, that's normally
maybe
what
support
happens.
rotation
Maybe
or
the
something.
aggressive tri-lane put a kink in their plans, because normally when there's a Shadow Fiend mid, you just smoke gank him twice, and you kind of shut him down for a while, can worry about other things. And I'm surprised, well now he does it, that KVH hasn't been going into the jungle clearing camps out or even stacking them for himself, but here he goes now, in Arteezy fashion, I guess, who seems to always find himself in the jungle from what I've noticed. Or was pointed out to
definitely
me.
one of the best flash farmers in the game. But, I mean, the aggro try meant that their supports weren't really able to go into the jungle and stack for him. So, just now, feeling that it's a little unsafe, they did see the Nyx Assassin mid because of the Dire ward, so really nice mid ward there. I'm a huge advocate of making sure that the second wards, the 6-minute ones, at least one of them is mid, protecting for potential ganks. Especially if you're playing an SF. So, solid support play there.
Can we shout out to
Both teams,
Capitalist warding again in that NEL game?
Oh man. What a champion.
You might not be the best player, but if you need help with warding, ask the Capitalist. What a player. But yeah, so not a whole lot of action since that big 4v5 engagement in the bot lane where no one even died. Shadow Fiend now. Alan Pudge maybe trying to gank for him. They do force Blarg back a little bit. His bottle is empty. The rune will spawn top. It's regen. And once again, KVH looks to be getting that.
Yep.
Clockwork, though, better with Bacon. Might have other plans. The hook goes in. It lands. Blarg is coming up here, ready to throw out the damage. And KVH will drop. But the damage, double damage. Can he get one more? Oh, the raise animation doesn't quite make it off. Almost took
That would
out
have been
the
really
Clockwork.
problematic.
That would have been bad.
Yeah.
But he does. The rune was denied or picked up by the Clockworks, so
Yep.
I guess still we can say rune control pretty much in favor of KVH.
If the Quap wasn't on her toes there, that would have been really scary for the clock because of that DD on KVH. If it was a 1v1 there, even with the hook and the battery cell going, KVH would have killed him.
Yeah, if I was
So
playing
good,
Quap,
blink
Bacon
screen.
probably would have died.
You probably would have been flamed.
Top lane TPs come in as we
Uh-oh.
see Gofu way past
Yeah.
the tier 1 tower. That's Blarg. He's got the slow out. Timber Chain, though, level 4. It's a good spell. He's still trying to run away here. Timber Chaining, ulting, even going for the kills. Maybe not the right call. I think he could have got away. But does
I
go
think so,
down.
too.
And that kind of puts Blarg back in the game. He's now 3-1. Checking into the net worth, he's back to 3rd. Shadow Fiend and the Timbersaw 1st and 2nd. But making his way back into the game as they lead 4-3. The gold graph, though, No Fire Wisp bottom, about 2k ahead. XP around 1k, but both of those dipping back towards Fabulous Fagos.
Yep, I mean, that's just a difference in his playing style. He switched it up a bit, became more aggressive, looking for ganks in the other lanes, and gets himself a kill. And they got the kill on the SF before. So, Blarg stepping up for sure.
Playing Quap how it's meant to be played now. The grass
Pressure on
effect
the
on
bottom
this
tower.
courier is really weird. But yeah, more important things going on. The Fortify goes out, or the Glyph. I guess we can call it either, as it is the Glyph of Fortification. It goes out, tower near half health, as the push from the level 6 Dragon Knight coming out now. The poison's great for pushing. That damage over time that it leaves on the tower is pretty much ridiculous.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But
But
even
yeah,
though there's a
it's
Dragon Knight
counter.
in the
I mean,
safe lane, the first tower to drop will actually be the top tier 1, or at least get denied, but it will be quickly followed by the bottom tier 1 as well. And KVH will last hit that top tier 1. Going for the deny was Blarg and Bacon, but not going to get it. And actually, not even trading towers there. The bot tier 1 still stands. The Centaur ult, though, is operational. Going on Bacon, he tries to hook away, or just a hook. It doesn't hit anything. And, wow, actually, Gofu goes 1-on-2. Almost takes out Bacon, but will go down. I thought he had another. KVH was there, but it looks like he went to the bottom lane where Clark picked up another kill on Broccoli and Cheese, the Visage, and now looking to push the tier 1 down here.
Yep, nice play. They successfully defended their bottom tower as well, so it wasn't even a trade. So good play by the Dire. They get a little bit of an advantage. They do lose their Timber Saw though, so not that great. But it wasn't in Visquap, so.
Oh, okay. Aggression of the tower here. Here's the Centaur, the double edge onto Shredder, and the body blocks as well from Ellen Pudge. The stun goes out. It might buy just enough time, but no, the long range raise will take him out. Now Rarsum way down in the trees. Clark is going to get him. I thought he would have just time-lapsed right out of here, but now just hiding in the trees. The ult is channeled. It does land on Blarg. It was a little interesting, and now Clark is actually going to just TP. He'll be fine. Blarg can't really find him.
He should buy right now, though. He should see and just start buying his BKB items. Yeah, he's gonna get his Mithril Hammer, so just in case he does go down here.
Oh, the stun
looks
was
like KVH will be okay
close.
though.
Oh, the range highlight on Dragon Tail doesn't update when he goes into range form because it does become much larger. Interesting.
Yeah. Valve, please fix.
Yeah, seriously, Valve. Release Legion Commander already. I never even got to see that hero in Dota 1, so I'm excited.
What a dumb hero. Actually, no, Phoenix is like the stupidest
I
hero.
quit playing
or at
Phoenix
least was when I played.
out. I quit the game. Phoenix has since been
just like-
changed quite a bit.
Oh,
Yeah, nice hook
Nice
though
hook
in the
there.
mid lane. Can Better with Bacon actually get this kill though? He's used everything right now. KVH pretty low. Blarg will lend a hand once again. And so far Blarg and Bacon actually rolling around the map, making a lot of room for their carry. Well, maybe not. He's had a lot to deal with the Weaver, but getting them back in the game, I'd say. As 6-6 now, the score evened out here, approaching 14.5 minutes.
I mean, the big thing about this game so far has been the fact that the Timbersaw hasn't done really anything yet. I want to see him do something, because he's kind of just been sitting top and then getting ganked by Quap Clock. So I feel like if he makes his presence known in other lanes, it would be so much better.
Well, his presence is now known as Rarsum scouts him out with Vendetta. And Gofu with a cloak and a vitality booster, going for like economic defensive items.
Maybe.
Yeah, like hood and some more health just to be a little tankier in these team fights. But as in terms of a tank, I mean, they do have Ellen Pudge on the Centaur here.
He's never gonna die though. I mean, Gofu's just shouldn't die in these big fights. He's getting picked off a lot, and I mean that's been the reason for 2 of his deaths. But hopefully, hopefully something happens in the team fight that would help a lot more. Rarsum just trying to harass with an impale there.
I think they're gonna go ahead and wait until KVH gets his BKB online. He's pretty close right now. Needs about 700, 800 gold. And that's going to be a big item. There's not a lot of right-click right now, as, well, really non-existent. Dragonite hits for 76. I mean, that's about all they have right now to deal damage with that BKB. Pretty much magic bursts, all magic bursts right now.
The other nice part is that Clock Hook won't stop a channeled SF ulti. It'll stun it, but then he'll just go right back into casting it, and then the clock will be hooked really close to the SF. So once SF gets the BKB, Clockwork's going to be a lot less of a factor to deal with for the SF.
That's an interesting point, actually, because it is a channeling spell, but it doesn't go on cooldown if you cancel. Or is it just a really long animation, kind of like Nature's Prophet's teleport?
The cooldown starts when the damage gets applied, so you can't really stop it like that.
Does it have a bar that comes up, like, channeling when you cast the ultimate?
I don't
No, yeah, okay, that's
I don't think
why.
so, because
it's
then
just
it would
a
imply
long
that it has a
animation,
cooldown.
which is why the cooldown doesn't go off. Such, like, think of Witch Doctor. As soon as you start channeling, if you cancel, the cooldown's there. Alright.
Queen of Pain on his way to his Orchid. He's about maybe 1100 gold away, so he'll probably have it at around 20 minutes.
Pretty good mark. Definitely made his way back into this game right now. Whoa, Timber. Chakram is ridiculous. That just like quadruples
It's
his
so
burst damage.
stupid.
Blarg almost goes down to it, but yeah, he's rebounded. 62 CS, 4-1 at the 17-minute mark. Shredder's farm, 75. So no one in this game farming too incredible besides KVH. Okay, actually KVH is quite incredible, although some of these are the jungle. At 111 CS right now on this Shadow Fiend. Has the BKB online. He's 2-3-2 with 112 CS.
Yeah, it's decent farm for an SF, I should say. The unsung hero really has been Weaver. He has a lot of money, like a lot of items, I should say. He has treads, drum, working
Looking
towards
from Bacon
now,
onto Itchy Boy. Crystal Maiden, the one stun that they do have, will be taking down their Shredder. Gonna go down pretty fast. Nice ult there by Blarg, but even better by KVH with a double kill. Bacon with a double kill as well. Now being chased out here by Clark. And let's see, Blue, that's Blarg. He's running away in the jungle, so we'll pay attention to Clark as he chases down better with Bacon. Does Cog up the hill, so nice escape. The bug, though, still on him. Will drop now, but Clark knows where he's gone, and he's still going to chase. He's got mana for one more Saguchi. Cog off cooldown and 5 on the Saguchi. That 150 damage is going to be enough there to pick up that kill. So, at the end of the day, 4 kills for No Fire Wisp bottom, 2 for Fabulous Fagos in that engagement. So
he could have actually run a little bit higher. If you see my mark right there, he could have run there to TP and then would have maybe been able to juke there successfully. But that was a really nice fight for the Dire there. It really sucks if you're playing a support like a Nyx Assassin and you just like used everything and you're up in the middle of the fight and then the SF just starts channeling his ultimate and you're right next to him. It's just like the worst feeling. And unfortunately for the Nyx Assassin here, Rarsum just kind of got completely melted.
Yeah, maybe it could have held his stun, but I think they feel pretty pressured to take out the Centaur and the Crystal Maiden as well, and even the Timbersaw. Like, there's a lot of heroes they need to contain in these team fights, and that opens the door. Well, it doesn't even matter. The BKB's there for KVH. As long as he gets that off, he's going to get his ult off for a long time.
Look at Centaur's health. Like, ridiculous. 1100 health on a support with like, no items. What a dumb hero. Damn, needs to be fixed.
Does he? No one wants to pick him for some reason. I don't even understand. Like, he's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I feel like teams need to start experimenting a little bit more with him. He's really strong.
People have been going with the Abaddon quite a lot. I mean, he is great against heroes with stuns. You can really protect your carry or your mid as long as you roll around the map. Kind of like my Abaddon last night, but you know.
Just look at I mean, he does how much? 650 damage with his 2 spells. That's crazy. Like, I don't know.
Shadow Fiend?
Anyways, looks like pressure in mid.
Pressure in mid as well, yeah.
Getting really low.
Gofu, 100 HP right now. The poison taking him down, but reactive armor, 13 health regen. Broccoli and cheese will last hit the mid tower, so that is their second tower that they're going to grab there. So they take out the mid tier 1 as well as the bottom, and that's Fabulous Fagos. Their towers, so far, they've only lost 1, and that's going to be the top tier 1. So a slight tower advantage, but a little behind in kills. In terms of gold, about 3,000 ahead right now. Is No Fire Wisp bottom, and XP approaching 6,000 advantage for No Fire Wisp bottom.
Yeah, that's not bad for them. That's not like anything outside of what is a comeback really, because I feel like one nice fight from the Radiant, if they manage to get a couple of extra pickoffs, maybe kill KVH at the beginning of the fight, that would definitely let them get back into this game. And with an Orchid now picked up on Queen of Pain, they're able to make a lot more happen around the map. Unfortunately, not towards the SF, as he does have a BKB.
Yeah, and it's going to be, what, a 9-second charge still, or 8, so it looks like he's used 2 of them. But yeah, they really have nothing to deal with him. Pretty much just need to farm this Dragonite, get it to level 16, and then we'll see what they can do from there.
Yep, he's getting really close to his Shadow Blade. Should have it in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I should put him on the board maybe a couple more, as he's 0-3 right now. Does have 2 assists to his name. A high armor hero,
Blink.
so he's pretty...
Damn.
I don't know. I mean, Necromastery and Presence of the Dark Lord from Shadow Fiend, though, are going to reduce quite a bit. Though mid lane, Gofu in trouble, getting picked off once again. The Rocket from Bacon going to seal the deal. He goes 0-3 right now. Farming decently well. Working towards a soul booster now with the casual cloak just to deal with the magic burst we saw that took him to his grave.
Do it with flair.
So KVH the crowd pleaser has a blink dagger now, so that's really gonna help for mobility, just getting into good positions for his ultimate once he pops his BKB. I totally missed that kill.
Yeah,
but that was a really important kill.
It looks like a nicely timed rocket as well as just an ultimate Sonic Wave and a Shadow Strike into the Weaver, who I guess was already low on mana. Oh, Orchid is up, right?
He was Orchided, yeah, so it was just a straight bursted kill.
Oh, Bacon!
Oh.
Come on, man! I praise your clock, and you're gonna bring me these hooks. Does miss one, unfortunately. KVH forced to pop BKB, Broccoli, and Cheese, though. Looks to be taking a fall here. Pudge is like, or Ellen Pudge, rather, is like, I'll take it. But no, it's your boy Will grab it. Nice blink up on Ellen Pudge. Blinks on to Better with Bacon, but the Cogs may save the day. No. That tree, who put that tree there? Gofu takes out Clockwork.
That blink is really nice timing for the Centaur. That's all he really has, and that's all he really needs. I mean, what a hero.
What a hero. Boots 1 and a blink dagger. Although it's to talk about his high HP.
Not even 1.
He does have decent armor too at 5, but if he didn't have high HP, he'd be completely useless because Double Edge would kill you if you only had 800 like a normal support.
But it was his ultimate, like, last patch.
A long
or not
time
last
ago,
patch, but like before. Yeah. Now it's not even his ultimate. Now he gets like that and then some.
Oh yeah, the ultimate's the charge
and then a global
now.
haste.
So ridiculous.
Yeah, it's... Yep.
I want to see some Bara, Troll, Warlord, Centaur lineups.
Good play by KVH, sensing kind of blood in the water. He saw the Nyx in the corner of his vision and just assumed that there would be more behind him and just got the heck out of there.
And was definitely correct.
Actually, this wraparound could hurt.
Up, actually, yeah, they're smoked up, so totally unseen right now. If KVH gets stunned to open up... Wait, what was that?
Nice.
Either way, KVH goes down, so a great pick off there, and now the body block, so with the Cogs and, wow, Bacon, the plays on the Clockwork there, securing the kill on the Timber Saw. Was that an Invis rune or a smoke? Because it did not break until they were like right next to each other.
It was a Shadow Blade. His Shadow Blade.
Right, okay. And then I think Blarg had an Invis rune, so it was not a smoke, they both were just Invis. Confused me a little bit there.
Maybe, yeah.
As the push comes after those beautiful pickoffs, exactly what Fabulous Fagos needed to do to stay in this game. And yeah, 12-12, gonna get a mid-tier 2 now, as Blarg leading the charge on his team at 7-1. Making up for those mishaps early on in that bottom lane.
I am required to point out that
and now Queen of Pain working towards his sheep, and I want to see DK going BKB this game. I think it'd be a pretty nice pickup against the Timber Saw burst output, as well as just generally SF ulti raises everything.
Speaking of BKBs though, Clark has one on the Weaver right now.
Yep, that'll be really important. I'm not too sure how I feel about the drums in this game. I feel like if he had gone Strength Threads BKB straight, he would have been a lot more impactful earlier, and then could have gone a damage item earlier. But as is, I mean, it's 25 minutes in, and he can just now start working towards damage items, which is
not ideal.
A little late. Yeah. I mean, you don't really need drums as a Weaver, if not just for, like, extra stats, I guess. But,
Shredder.
Top lane.
Had the Lothars up, was scouting the Centaur, goes to stun, but here comes that BKB charge. Nice!
Wow.
Gofu double kills possible by the Centaur stun. Now someone else drops too. That's going to be Blarg going down. Better with Bacon, tries to TP. It will be cancelled by It's Your Boy. Clark picks up a double kill as well as Gofu on the Timber Saw. So 4 immediately dropped. Fabulous Fagos, I think they thought that they had the positional advantage because Shredder was scouting everyone invis, but maybe not accounting for the BKB and the Blink Daggers.
What a great play there by Ellen Pudge there. Really nice Blink stun. I'd love to see him go Blade Mail or something, considering that the Quap is not going BKB. It would do so much damage to her if he just blinked in the middle and just popped his Blade Mail and ran around in circles.
You're being called a Fabulous Fagos fanboy. Not sure why, but...
Oh no. Oh, he's saying it because I'm mad over Centaur. No, I just think it's a really good hero. I'm not even mad about it. Well, maybe a little bit, but I don't know. I feel like teams should be picking it a lot more.
It definitely should. It does lead to some big plays, as we just saw there. Alan Pudge with the Blink Dagger landing some 2-3-man stuns in these team fights. And
I mean, that was like the perfect setup. Gofu just came in and just bursted everyone because of that. So I mean, Ellen Pudge on his A game this finals.
And that leads. Oh, I hear a Centaur stun onto KVH without the BKB. He BKBs up to run, but the auto attacks will be enough. Another nice pickoff, and now Gofu maybe a little farther in than he wants to be. As everyone here, the stun goes out. Gofu taking a lot of damage into Familiars and the Clockwork. Even the Cogs spot on by Bacon once again to push him. Pretty long stun actually when you get pushed by Cogs, and he goes down. So 2 kills now. So still fighting back here with the nice pickoffs. Maybe KVH a little overconfident in being that far down, but
Yeah, Yeah.
Just trying to farm, I guess.
It was a necessary cogs too, though, because he actually Timbersaw TP hooked, or hook TP'd, I guess, in that order. So his TP was just about to go, and the cogs pushed him back, so he wasn't able to get home.
Oh, meanwhile, it looks like maybe a trade going here for the Roche or the tier 2. Weaver was pushing that and forces the Nyx a TP back, who is a good hero, and Ellen Pudge looking for a 5-man stun, or 4-man stun rather.
Yeah.
Roche getting low.
They're gonna lose everyone.
Yeah, I think this could be very bad for Fagos. The bugs go out as well.
No.
Ellen Pudge with a 4-man stun. Roche, it goes down. Blarg does pick it up, but here comes Goku with the burst damage. Broccoli and Cheese the first to drop. Who else? Stuck in the pit there is Shredder. He's invis. And it looks like Blarg does get away with the Aegis. They do lose 2. So not the best scenario. At least they get the Roche, so it wasn't terrible. And Ellen Pudge does drop. So a 2-for-1 trade, and they get out of there with the Aegis. But who killed the Roche? It does also go to Fagos, the Radiant.
Yeah, so that was really nice. Actually, I thought a lot more would drop there. So 2-for-1, but Aegis, as we said. And it's given to Quap. Yeah, I think that's pretty decent. She's pretty close
really
to getting
have a choice.
her.
I think it was like, click on the Aegis, guys.
Yeah.
We gotta get it.
Yeah, definitely. Yep, for sure. But it's nice because then she doesn't really have to worry about buyback. She can just go straight into her sheep as quickly as possible, which will be really nice for Queen of Pain.
And we've seen
if they're able to find a pick off at the beginning.
Yeah, he's been getting picked off. His BKB now down to 5 seconds. Will be soon at 4. So they've done well to mitigate the effect of the Shadow Fiend BKB. And as that Sheep Stick comes up and his charge goes to 4 seconds, it's going to be really great, able to pick him off and turn these team fights around as DK just continues to get stronger. Shadowblade, about 1,500 from a BKB now, 1,400, as well as close to level 16, just a couple more, and he'll have good old Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yes, that was a Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
Well done.
Maybe not.
I think they need to farm these Ancients as many more. I don't think they can do these Ancients, just these 2. It'll take too long. The problem is, like, you're not really maxing on efficiency here. It's just gonna be 2 heroes for 45 seconds, right-clicking creeps.
Yeah, pretty much. A little break for PvE. But check out KVH's level. He's level 17. I guess Quap Blarg is 16.
Yeah.
Clark is 16 as well. So the carry and the other carry for No Fire Wisp Bottom and the aggressive tri-lane is 16. Compare that to Shredder's 13. So we can see how he kind of got zoned out. That being said, Clark now working towards damage items. He's 800 gold away from a Desolator, and that could spell disaster for Fagos, actually.
That's going to be really painful. Yep. I don't think... They have too many targets that they need to lock down between Weaver, Shadowfiend, and Timbersaw. Each of those 3 has a lot of damage potential. So the beginnings of these fights really have to be kind of like smoke ganks or Nyx pickoffs.
Well, here comes Nyx. There are some Invis,
yep,
Vendetta strike onto KVH, maybe trying to force out a BKB. Gofu, though, coming in protect. There's the BKB, it goes out. Blarg has the Aegis, gets stunned up. He will go down without even using a spell. The Aegis is used up. Let's see if his team decides to counter-initiate. Here comes Shredder, still pretty low. So no one drops yet. Well, maybe Gofu gonna take the fall here. Bird stun, not even going to be needed. He goes down, not able to hook out. Bacon hooks in, meanwhile. Taken out immediately. 3 kills just for a Timbersaw, and even more to come is Rarsum being chased by Clark. Crystal Maiden goes down to a soul assumption, but Broccoli and Cheese, I don't think he's going to live too much longer. Nice familiar stuns, so good on the micro. Tries to TP out. KVH, though, coming in there with the blink on low health. Takes him out. The gem is dropped, and let's see whose it was. Was it Alan Pudge's?
CM's, I think.
Okay, yeah.
I think it was CM's. But nice fight there for the Dire. They come out relatively ahead as well. It's really tricky because that fight was the fight before Weaver's Deso, so now that he has it, it's gonna be really painful.
Who is this Weaver player? He should coach Zhao. Going out of the stream chat. So I guess Clark there getting his own.
I think the problem with Fago's engagement there, the Radiant's engagement, was that they didn't really... I mean, yes, they forced the BKB pop, but they didn't chain stun. I feel like maybe if they had tried to use a Blink Orchid or something or try to get another stun on him, it was just that KVH wasn't necessarily too out of position. So by the time the Impale was done, actually mid lane...
Yeah, Blarg with the DD.
They're just gonna...
Wow, that burst damage though coming out. The Desolator now finished on Clark. That's dead. Dominating now is Clark. He's at 7-1 too. Looks like he will go down here. So at least that's a nice rebuttal kill, but Gofu probably going to chase Rarsum. He's standing right next to trees. Hooks to the Lonely Tree on the high ground. Has the Chakram as well to throw out. That's not going to land. He will actually find Clockwork, and now thinking twice about this. just going to go ahead and back out. As Broccoli and Cheese, 4 Fagos, the Visage with the mech, as well as the Medallion of Courage. Mid lane, though, let's see. They were blinking aggressively to find Shredder. They have a gem, but Alan Pudge was kind of far out of there. If he was there, Shredder probably would have died. Able to get away and farm up the jungle. And like I said, he's level 15, checking out 19, 18, 17, 17 on the other cores right now. And that prompted me to look at the XP graph. 16,000 advantage right now for No Fire Wisp Bottom. Gold climbing as well around 8k.
It's a very healthy advantage for No Fire Wisp Bottom, looking to kind of clinch the 2-0 sweep in the grand finals. Honestly, the way the Radiant can get back into this game is really only through pickoffs, or just trying to delay, maybe for certain items. But, I mean, DK just finished his BKB. Is he going to get picked off here? No, doesn't look like it. So the BKB pickup's pretty important. He needs to start working towards an AC or something relatively soon. But, I mean, what are they waiting on? Maybe the Hex?
Potentially. How close is she? Just, yeah, pretty far off, just with an ultimate orb right now. Checking into all the items for everyone. Deso, BKB drums up here on Clark, the Weaver. Gofu with 6 charges on a Bloodstone. Notably, a big item, Manta Style on the KVH, Shadow Fiend. And not too much else on anyone. Looks like Rarsum going for maybe a Dagon or just a 4-staff here for some positioning with that Staff of Wizardry on the Nyx. And other than that, not too many new items coming out. 4-staff on Bacon.
Probably going to be a 4-staff.
And yeah, probably a 4-staff. And going toward an Ags now on this Clockwork.
That'll be pretty nice, actually. But he's, like, yes, he has 1600 health, but he's kind of still a little squishy, considering he has to get in their faces to do any of his damage, the Clockwork, I mean. And then when he's there, I mean, you're dealing with a Centaur, you're dealing with a Weaver with a Deso, and a Shadow Fiend who's cranking out 230 damage per attack.
Yeah, he is doing quite a bit right now. And sitting close to 2,000 gold now, looking for another big item. What would you suggest? Probably just going into the data list?
For now, buyback for sure. That's really important, just in case something goes wrong. But yeah, a data list would work pretty well. They're not really expecting anyone to get any evasion, so MKB isn't necessarily an issue at all. I feel like, yeah, data list, just extra damage.
Pretty funny there.
If he wants to be a badass, he goes Refresher.
Refresher. Alan Pudge TPs to the bottom tower to find a TP sitting on the ground after that one team fight and quickly scoops it up.
Nice.
So, what do you know? Free gold. Meanwhile, Clark maybe looking to split push top on the Weaver. Blarg also looking to push that lane out for his team. Shadow Fiend's up there. No stuns, so I don't know if they can really kill Blarg with those 2 heroes. But meanwhile, 3 in the bot lane right now. Pretty much the killing gank squad. Centaur, Timbersaw, and Crystal Maiden. That's going to cue Rarsum to go ahead and run away. Top lane, where are they having to go? Bugs go out.
Yeah.
Wow,
that was one
low.
attack from like SF, and then a double attack from Weaver, and Quap almost just completely disintegrates. But she manages to make it out okay, which means that the path towards the Scythe of Vice is still kind of moving slowly forward.
Well, about 1,000 away
Not
right now. Maybe also wanting to save for buyback as well. But who knows? They might be kind of all in if the push comes. Doesn't seem to be coming yet, though.
Am I lagging?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm lagging.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Clark in trouble. Stun from Shredder. Bacon's there as well. Can he time-lapse? It doesn't look like he will be able to. Broccoli and Cheese Soul Assumption will secure the kill. And that's 4 heroes kind of centered around that. As they do take out the Weaver. It's a really nice kill for them. Meanwhile, Alan Pudge and It's Your Boy through the jungle, just finding some farm, going to continue to get levels. Looks like Alan Pudge working on a pipe now. 2,000 gold on Crystal Maiden. Maybe wants a 4-staff, an Ools, an Ags, a BKB, who knows. A lot of items that she could go. Ghost Scepter.
Yep. The Dire are just probably waiting for the next Roche, but they do want to defend this, so a potential team fight in the works right now. I don't think they want Weaver to buy back, though. He can, but probably won't.
Shredder
if that's the case, they could have just kept split pushing. I don't know. They didn't need 4 heroes here to do nothing if they weren't going to have a buyback on the Weaver.
Yeah, it's not the most efficient strategy, having 4 people doing nothing.
There we
but
go.
Here they go to fight. The buyback comes out. Shredder, though, is level 16. They need to take him down pretty quickly. They will get Blarg, so that's nice. KVH, BKB's up, throws his ultimate out. Does a lot of damage to the supports. Shredder, though, still healthy. The cleave damage doing work on the supports. Gofu picking up a double kill on the backside of this team fight. birds go down, as well as the big bird himself, Visage. Looks like Bacon the only one to escape from this team fight, and does that go 4-0? Shredder was focusing the supports. We can see It's Your Boy running away with 70, as well as Ellen Pudge with the 150, so they were quite low, but couldn't quite take him out.
Yep, really nice play there. Really, really successful team fight for the Dire squad, and they really look into being in an amazing position for the end game here.
Yeah, definitely. Now
Good
I'd
buyback
say
as
it's
well.
a big comeback potential if Fabulous Fagos can stay in this game and win it, as the gold graph has just passed 10,000 advantage for No Fire Wisp Bottom. I don't know if I want to look at XP, but we're going to. 25 thou.
Not only that, but that fight was the perfect timing for winning a fight there as the Dire, because now they get a free Roshan out of it, and then they'll be able to use that to get the 3 remaining towers. That's really surprising that there's a lot of towers still left in this game 40 minutes in, and then able to go up into the high ground there in the base.
Yeah, they haven't been doing an insane amount of pushing towers as a team, but they do secure the second Rosh, and now they're going to have to look to do that. Or just fight top. It looks like 3, 4, 5 heroes up here right now, trying to just push. Maybe feeling stretched thin, don't know what else to do, just, hey, let's fight again, maybe we can take a team fight, but it's going to be tough. I mean, very far ahead in terms of levels and items is No Fire Wisp Bottom, who are just saying, let's get a tower mid, I don't know. Maybe a little indecisive. They're running up top now to defend this tier 2. Glyph is down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Honestly, the nice part about this is that the fights are happening on the turf of the Dire, which means that even if they do die...
Oh, Rarsum
speaking
gets
of dying,
caught out on the back of that. Was Saul the Courier, I think, maybe going for a snipe. Here comes the Centaur ult to initiate. Broccoli and Cheese going to pay the price here. Tries to TP out. And actually will get out.
Wow.
I'm surprised It's Your Boy didn't stun there, but Ellen Pudge finds 2. Bacon trying to save the day. It's Your Boy throws out the ult. Not going to really provide a whole lot. It looks like Bacon is going to be able to TP out as well. Now running for his life is Shredder. Throws out a stun. Tries to TP, but to no avail. Will drop 3-0 right there in that team fight. Well, really 2-0 in the team fight, as Nyx got picked off to start everything there.
Yep. Yeah, on the bright side, all these fights are happening on the Dire side, so they still can't really get high ground. They probably will still be able to, but Quap and DK will just about be respawning by the time they do breach.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So
go
that's
ahead
the nice
to
part
mid
about
lane,
it, but
the creeps are here.
You know, yeah, the not so nice part is they are dying a lot.
And yeah, getting pretty far behind now. The score is 31-19.
Radiant's middle tower.
And I've just noticed that they made this game a series, but they didn't put the bubble to indicate who won. So No Fire Wisp Bottom did win game 1. If they win here now, they will be winning Cevo Season 2, taking home $500. The second place prize is $250, so Fabulous Fagos obviously don't want to lose, but I think $250 would cheer you up.
Yeah. I mean, both teams should be happy, regardless of the outcome, for making it to the grand finals of Cevo.
Which, yeah, just sort of the beginning here for Cevo, as Season 2 coming to an end after these games here tonight in the grand finals. Starting off after this, in a couple days, the Cevo Season 3 placements will commence. And that's basically a chance, if you think you can contend with these guys or any of the other teams that made playoffs in the main division for Season 3, you can try to place for that. Otherwise, registration for Season 3 Open will start up here in a couple days, so make sure to check that out as well. As Alan Pudge picks off Shredder immediately. Does he have buyback? No, he does not. Only 600 gold right now. Rarsum able to TP out. But yeah, go to Cevo.com and check out all the information for main and open in Dota 2, as well as the other games that Cevo offers.
My team's actually going to be playing in the qualifiers there, so that'll be fun.
What are you on now? You've been jumping ship a lot. Are you on Audamus?
No. I was just ringing for them for a while. There's some things in the works for other teams as well. Just I'm playing MLG with Purple, and then I'm playing with Chicken MC as well still.
Alright, well, the tier 3 tower goes down and the racks now being pressured as Shredder's not alive. He's their main source of actual physical damage, and they will take the racks and just back safely. Well, Better With Bacon has other thoughts. Gofu caught up in here, able to tree out, or Timber Chain out though, I think, or even just stand and fight. Blarg ults doesn't really do a whole lot. KVH channels the ult, takes out some of the supports, broccoli and cheese. Blarg will go down as well. It's your boy channeling a complete freezing field there. But better with Bacon with the buyback. Rarsum connects as well to get that kill. But KVH just on a rampage right now. Mega kill streak. It's your boy.
Yeah, he's doing work. Watch bottom lane. Weaver might die here.
Alright, Clark pretty low at the tower right now. Blarg coming in with... There's the backtrack into the tower, so Bacon does take the kill off there. He has a good clockwork now, kind of just having fun. Probably should be defending the base. Maybe not, actually. That's a pretty big kill. It's only one laner racks down, but obviously very far behind now. 35k, almost 40,000 behind in XP, 25k in gold.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any room for comebacks anymore, unfortunately. But anything can happen. Won't write anyone out yet. Centaur is
trash talk is coming out.
picking up his Reaver now. Oh yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Let's check into what did Shredder get to this game. He's got a BKB and a Shadow Blade. Obviously wants the AC like you talked about. Better with Bacon, progressing nicely. Force Ags, broccoli and cheese, mech, medallion, pretty much all he was able to get. Blarg, no sheepsticks still at 43 minutes. Definitely hurts. And on the other side of things, Goku with Type of Insight travels, working towards the Shivas, it looks like. Other big items, KVH now, Manta, Daedalus, BKB, Smoking coming out here. It's your boy with the Force Staff. Alan Pudge with the Reaver now, looking to probably go a Heart, as well as a Hood of Defiance just to stay alive. Rarsum goes down. KVH going to channel the ult for fun. Does get stunned by the Carapace though, followed up there by Shredder. Bacon with a rare hook miss. Just going to walk on top of this Aegis. Try to take him down again. He's great with these cog placements to push people. Making it look easy. Broccoli and Cheese going to drop though to KVH on the respawn. Maybe not. Better with Bacon drops 2. Expect the GG call pretty soon after this. Shredder going to drop. Buyback by Bacon though. I thought he just bought back, but maybe he didn't die. Rare Timber Chain miss. Doesn't even matter. Gofu's dominating. The kills just keep coming. Space created.
Yep. And even Blarg just gonna go down in the bot lane there.
Heart being built towards on Clark. Pretty much has it right now. Buyback by Shredder to defend. KVH actually maybe gonna take a fall here. Will take a fall. So they do continue to defend racks. So a lot of kills happening. The advantage still going in their favor. I don't think I've ever actually seen the XP graph go over 40k before. Go through though in a lot of trouble in the mid lane. I think he'll be able to get out of this. Pause. Disconnect by Alan Pudge.
Centaur. Yep. KVH bought back and still had something like 5,500 gold. Oh, okay.
No, we are not, says Shredder. Gofu looking for a double kill here. Taking out Shredder.
He'll get them.
Yeah, probably. Well, Shredder goes invis. Rarsum with another stun. Maybe not, though. Bacon coming in with the hooks and the cog push. Look at these cogs!
But the creeps. Oh, man.
Creeps are pretty strong. Basically baited.
Baited.
Butterfly is finished for KVH now. So another big item coming out his way. Well, yeah, game pretty much over. I guess we don't really have to cast all the battles right now, but a big shout out to all these players. They played well. I mean, they're up-and-coming names in the North American scene for sure. I don't know if any of these guys are in MLG. Obviously, you are as well. I guess an up-and-coming name in the NA scene. Hopefully I am in terms of casting, but who knows. Cevo as well. I mean, looking to branch out into main and open, and, you know, invite season probably on the way as well, just to become a staple in the NA Dota scene. It is a great scene. I mean, some might argue, obviously Europe is better, but, you know, whatever. We have fun over here. Just look at IXDL or NEL. And yeah, I don't know. You got any shout-outs or anything you want to say?
Just follow everything, basically. Cevo, definitely going to be awesome with the new season coming up. MLG's been some pretty tight competition as well. And thanks a lot for, you know, watching the stream and everything. Helium and I definitely appreciate it.
Indeed we do. Waiting on the Roche, though, hook in, so they called the GG, and they're going to have a pause here. I don't know what's going on. Like, the game is kind of over, but maybe not, as they're having to go To contest this Roche KVH, BKB goes out, takes out better with Bacon, the hero providing the most utility, I would say. It looks like Rarsum got taken out as well. Shredder trying to run away from the very strong Clark right now. TPing up the hill, and the crits there from KVH are going to take him out pretty much immediately. The Rego down for none. The congrats, guys. The GG well played comes out from Bacon, and it was a fun series. Look forward to Season 3 main with both of these teams in there. Going to be definitely contenders for Season 3. Hope it goes well. Definitely follow Cevo. They've got a Facebook up. They don't have their own Twitch or anything yet, but I guess that's where I come in. So make sure to follow here, Orbit and I, as well as some others, casting, co-casting, twitch.tv/Fmbpdota. Make sure to check it out. These players as well, they've got some streams. KVH Dota, I believe, the only one I can think of off the top of my head. Subscribe there. And yeah, I'm looking forward to a good Season 3. Congrats to the winner of Cevo Season 2. No Fire Wisp Bottom, $500 in the bank. Anything to say, Orbit?
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more Cevo in the near future.
I would also like to point out, someone said should have thrown for the headphones, so that was a viable thought for people.
Yep.
Anyways, thanks
As
for
we
watching,
thought.
everyone. We might have a post-game interview. I will shut down the stream. If we do the interview, it'll be real time so that you guys can ask questions. Peace for now. Thanks.